Okay, friends, I'm excited to be doing a shape review with you today. So when I draw the shape in the sand, see if you can tell me what it is. Here we go. Ready? What is that? A circle. Okay, here comes another one. What shape is this? A triangle. All right, another one. Same, 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 same. What shape is that? It's a square. All right. Long, long, short, short. What's this one? A rectangle. Okay, how about this? An oval. Okay, how about this one? What's that? It's a diamond. Okay, I've got one for you that we don't do very often. Let's try this. What shape is that? It's a heart. And this heart is for I love Spartan Station and I love doing activities with you. So let's get all of our stuff together and we'll be ready to do our wonderful activities today. Okay, friends, today we are talking about the zoo. Well, a zoo is a place where we go to see animals from all over the world. There are special helpers there called veterinarians and zookeepers, and they make sure that the animals stay healthy and safe. When we go to the zoo, we walk all around, we observe the animals, we learn about them. Sometimes there's even a show we can watch. So we're gonna go to an activity now where we get to make some little finger puppets with popsicle sticks, and we are going to talk about what different things we get to see at the zoo. Okay, I sent these to your mommies and daddies. On all of these little papers, I have little animal friends. Do you know what this is? Who's this friend? This friend is called a panda bear. We see panda bears at the zoo. Do you see this friend? This friend is called a hippopotamus. We see him at the zoo. Oh, we know this guy. This is Mr. Alligator. We see alligators at the zoo. What's this? An elephant. We see elephants at the zoo. This is a fish. We see all kinds of different fish at the aquarium and the zoo. This is a rhinoceros. We can see rhinoceros at the zoo. Next we have a giraffe. Ooh, I love this one. This one is a gorilla. A peacock. What's this? A cheetah. What's this? A lion. What's this? A zebra. A tiger. A monkey. Have you ever seen the bird show at the zoo? This is called a parrot. This is a favorite one at our house. This is called a snake. Now these are our two very special helpers. These two helpers are called the zookeepers. The zookeepers keep the animals healthy and safe. At the zoo, the animals can't find their own food. They're living in very special habitats that the zookeepers made perfect just for them. So, a zookeeper has a very important job to make sure that animal has everything it needs. So let's say the name of that helper one more time. Zookeeper. Let's say it together 5 times. Here we go. Ready? Zookeeper, 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 zookeeper. Good job. Okay, we're gonna take our little puppets and put them away. I think I'll probably bring them out later this week. I hope you had time to cut these out and stick them on popsicle sticks, and then you can play with them all day long. Just be careful not to rip them because they're pretty special. Okay, friends, I told you about a word that maybe you haven't heard before. The word that I told you about was called habitat. Now that's another big word that maybe we haven't heard before, and it's an important word because it means the place where animals live. It's a place where animals and where people live. A habitat provides food and shelter and water to the animals who live there. Now, different types of animals need different types of things. If we have an animal who has thick fur and lots of fat on their bodies to keep them warm, do we want to put them in the desert where it's boiling hot? No! What do we want to put in the desert? We want to put something in the desert that doesn't need a lot of water, something that doesn't have thick fur and won't get super hot. Something like a lizard or a snake. Good. Okay, now what if the habitat is freezing cold and so cold almost that people don't want to go there? Should we put an elephant there? What do you think? Should an elephant live someplace that's freezing cold? No, an elephant has thick skin, but it doesn't have anything to protect its skin and keep its skin warm. So let's think, what has really furry skin that could stay someplace really cold? A polar bear. That's a good guess, don't you think? Okay, so the next activity that we're going to do is we're going to practice being zookeepers. Maybe you have a pet at home, a kitty or a doggy or a bird. You have to do things to take care of that pet. Well, today I'm going to show you how you can have fun taking care of animals that we see at the zoo. Okay, so for our activity today, we're going to need some stuffies. So you can get a stuffed bear or an alligator or a dog or an elephant or a tiger, anything you have at your house that you think you might see at a zoo. Go and get that, and then we're going to need a box, and you can use string or tape or yarn to make the special habitat. Also, I have a print bowl that I got ready for your parents where you can cross off number 1, what type of animal you're taking care of, and number 2, what kinds of things the zookeeper looks for. So when I give you the signal, you can go collect those things, or you can pause the video. Here we go. Ready, set, go! Okay, my friends, I have with me 2 habitats that I made. Now, for some reason at my house, I didn't have any cardboard boxes, so I just took some baskets that I didn't have anything in, and I put some ribbon on them. Does that look like what you might see at a zoo? Something that you might keep the animals in to keep them safe and to keep you safe? Yes! Okay, so what we're gonna do is I have a couple different animals that need different things, and we're gonna put them inside their habitats. So this is my first little friend. What kind of animal do you think he is? He has big ears and a big long nose called a trunk. What animal is this friend? He's an elephant. Good. I'm going to put my pink elephant inside my red habitat. In he goes. Oh, he's so cute in there. Okay, the next one I'm going to do, what's this? Looks like a kitty. Has a long tail and spots. What do you think? What could this friend be? So cute. It's a cheetah. Good. Okay, so we're gonna put our cheetah in this habitat right here. Okay, now friends, I want you to get out your paper and let's take a look and see what kinds of things our animals are gonna need today. Okay, friends, I have my animal checklist right here. Now at the top of this sheet of paper, you're going to see pictures of lots of different animals. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look at that paper and say, okay, what kind of animal do I have? Well, here inside this habitat, I have a cheetah. Now, cheetah is kind of close to a tiger, so I'm going to circle that. Now, if you go down, it says zoo checkup, circle the animal, and the next thing it says is food. So you need to think to yourself, what do cheetahs eat? Do cheetahs eat macaroni and cheese? Do cheetahs eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? No, they don't. Cheetahs are carnivores. Carnivore is a special word that means I only eat meat. Yeah? So cheetahs eat other animals that live in the same kind of place that they live, and we often see cheetahs in the savannah. Yeah? So they'll eat animals like gazelles and different types of African savanna reindeer. Well, not reindeer. So they'll eat all different kinds of medium-sized animals that you find on the savannah. Now, cheetahs are very, very, very fast runners, so they want to live someplace where they have access to water. So our list says that our cheetah needs to have food and water. The next thing that our checklist says is that our cheetah needs to be clean. So we can play if we want. We can take our cheetah out and say, oh, cheetah, are you ready for your bath today? Let's get you all combed and all groomed and make sure you're all spick and span. Good. Okay. And you can have little pretend cheetah foods. Cheetah, I brought you some meat. You want to eat it? Good cheetah, good cheetah. The next thing we want to make sure is that our cheetah is healthy. So when we make sure an animal is healthy, we look inside its mouth. We look inside its eyes. We look inside its ears. So let's check our cheetah and make sure she's healthy. I'm going to look inside her ears. You see her ears? Oh, they're very sparkly. Good job, little cheetah. When I look at her eyes, do you see her pink eyes? Oh, she's so adorable. Good. I think our cheetah looks healthy. Her fur looks healthy. Her eyes and her mouth look healthy. Her ears look healthy. Her tail is nice and long and soft. She's very snuggly, so I think she's good. Okay, we're gonna put our little cheetah in there. All right, let's go check out our next animal. That's my elephant talking to me. Good, we have an elephant here on our sheet, so if you have an elephant stuffy at your house that you're taking care of today, you can go ahead and circle that one. Now, our elephant, he also needs food and water. Do you know where elephants live? Good, elephants live in two different places. They live in Africa and they live in Asia. Now, elephants are not carnivores. They don't eat meat. Elephants are herbivores. A herbivore is a special kind of animal that eats only fruits and plants and vegetables. Yeah? So, our little friend here, he likes to eat leaves. He especially likes to eat tree bark. He eats small bushes. Sometimes when we go to the zoo, we see the zookeepers feeding elephants things like leaves and celery. They like to eat sticks, those kinds of things. Is that funny? Did you know that an elephant eats for 18 hours in a day? That means when an elephant gets up in the morning, he eats breakfast, then he eats second breakfast, then third breakfast, then fourth breakfast, then fifth breakfast, and then lunch, and then second lunch, and then third lunch. He can eat up to 600 pounds of food a day. That is lots and lots of sticks, lots and lots of leaves. So elephants are really, really good eaters. Now, my elephant Stuffy has really soft skin, but normally elephants have really, really rough, thick skin. So when we check our elephant to make sure that he's healthy, we want to make sure that because he's eating sticks and leaves, that he doesn't have anything that scratched him or gave him an owie. Now we want to make sure that his trunk is working nicely. We want to make sure that his mouth is clean. So let's take our little friendly elephant out. Good, and let's check our elephant to make sure that he's healthy and clean. Good, let's give him a big thing of water. Here's your water, elephant. He just blew water all over. He's a silly elephant. Good, that was so fun taking care of our elephant. Our elephant is an omnivore, so that was fun to learn about. Okay, we have one more animal to take care of before we move on to something different. Okay, the last animal that we're gonna take care of. Do you know what kind of animal this is? Yes, big eyes and long arms. Do you know what he is? He's a sloth. Isn't he cute? Now, a sloth is also a very, very special kind of animal that eats in a very, very special way. Now, sloths, they like to eat fruits and they like to eat leaves, but they also like to eat insects and they like to eat small lizards. So actually, sloths are kind of like us. I like to eat fruit. I like to eat vegetables, but I also like to eat a hamburger, and a hamburger is meat. So when you like to eat lots of different types of things, that's called being an omnivore. So we need to give our sloth here some water. We can give him fruits and vegetables, sticks and leaves, and we can give him bugs to eat. That's really helpful. Then we're gonna make sure he's clean and healthy. So we're gonna check in. We're gonna take good care of him. Make sure he's all smooth and he has what he needs, and then we can put him back in his habitat. Good. Friends, I sure had fun playing with you and animals in their habitats today. So I hope you keep these around and get to play with them for a little while. And you can put these away and we'll come back and do one last activity. Our last activity today is a book. We're gonna read a story. This is a story by one of my most favorite authors. His name is Mo Willems. And he has these two characters right here. They have Elephant and Piggy, and they have some really great adventures together. So I hope you enjoy this story as much as I do. It is called, Can I Play Too? Piggy, let's play catch. Yes, I love playing catch with friends. I will throw. I will catch. Excuse me, can I play too? Do you see that little snake? He wants to play too. You do not want to play with me? No, we do want to play with you, but we are playing catch with our arms. So, you do not have arms. I do not have arms? Hee hee ha ha, hee hee ha ha, hee hee. I know I do not have arms. I am a snake. You are a funny snake. That's what Piggy says. But can a snake play catch? I do not know, but I can try. Sometimes we have to try new things we don't know if we can do yet. Let's see how it goes. Cool. I will throw the ball. Try to catch it. Here comes the ball. Bonk. Sorry. It's okay. Let's try again. Okay, I will try again. Bonk. Now I will try. Bonk. This is not working. We need a new idea. Yes. Poor little snakey. He's all dizzy. Maybe we need more balls. More balls. More balls. Oh boy. Boink, 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 boink. Do we need even more balls? Maybe. Wait! We have tried, but I am a snake. A snake who cannot play catch. No! You are our friend. We will all play catch. How? The piggy has an idea. She has an idea. Whee! I love playing catch with my friends. What was that little snake and piggy's idea? What did they do? They threw the snake. That's funny. Good, friends. Sometimes we have to find a way to play with other people, even if at first it doesn't seem easy. If we want to play with our friends, we can always have fun together. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great Monday, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye!